Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Shaun, the Communications Coordinator for Oregon Strong Voice. Shaun, good to see you. How are you today?
Great to see you. Good, thank you.
All right, so let's first talk about Oregon Strong Voice. What is this organization?
Yeah, Oregon Strong Voice is a coalition. It's a national coalition, and it's regional alliances between labor unions and community organizations. Okay. And so we work together to try to build our power and do some great work around economic justice issues.
Okay, so we had an event recently called Fair Shot in Medford. Tell us about what Fair Shot is, and obviously if people missed it, what they might have missed.
Yeah, so recently we had the Fair Shot for All Community Forum, and we talked with folks about different issues surrounding the Fair Shot agenda. And we just really talked about how these issues are affecting our communities. And the issues are pretty broad. I mean, we're talking about living wage, paid sick days, secure retirement, banning the box, so profiling, ending profiling as well. So, okay. So different issues, but all that affect working class Oregonians.
Okay, yeah, and I know one of the things you referenced was paid sick days. A lot of this stuff are things being discussed in the legislature, correct?
Yes. So all these are currently bills right now, and the power behind this coalition work is that we're not asking for one issue and kind of fighting amongst ourselves what should pass, what shouldn't pass. We're working collectively to ask for all 5 of these issues together. So how do we end profiling by police in Oregon? How do we document that? How do we talk about that and begin that conversation? And then if folks are looking for work after incarceration, can they get jobs or do they have to resort back to criminal activities? Paid sick days, it's really has a good chance of passing this legislative session, and a lot of good conversations around that. Raising the living wage, would affect a quarter of Oregon's workforce. 400,000 Oregonians currently are making below $15 an hour, and that hurts the economy, that hurts their families, and it disproportionately affects women. If women are working these low-wage jobs, how are they going to raise their kids? And I know most people think low-wage jobs, it's some teenager out of high school, but the average age for a low-wage worker in Oregon is a 35-year-old woman.
Wow.
Or 35-year-old.
Okay.
And so it's not fitting the mold quite right. We talk about the economy is getting better in Oregon, yet it's getting better for some and not all.
Sure.
And so that's kind of the fair shot for all. We're trying to make it fair for all Oregonians to get better and build a stronger Oregon is really our goal. So it's not one of these legislative pieces that's going to make everything and fix everything.
There's a lot of things happening.
Exactly.
There's a lot of improvements being made. That makes sense. All right. So now, obviously, people might be watching right now. They missed Fair Shot. Is there anything coming up that they can be a part of or find out more?
Yeah. We have a couple events coming up. One here locally is going to be March 18th, and it's going to be a Fair Shot Day of Action. It's going to be downtown in front of the Woolworth building.
Okay.
And then if folks really have time to spare, if they can help us, March 10th, we're actually going up to Salem, Oregon Strong Voice. There's multiple Oregon Strong Voices, and so they'll be having these forums across the state these next couple weeks. But we're going to have a lobby day on March 10th to ask for these things collectively.
Okay, and fairshotoregon.org if people want to find out more.
Yeah, fairshotoregon.org for folks to find out more information and to get plugged into the issues.
Very good. Shaun, good to see you. Thank you so much.
Jay.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.